Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Deep South here in Farming Simulator 25. This is the Louisiana map, hence the Deep South reference. And I don't know if you heard that, but the rain, the heavy rain anyway, I think it sounds like it's still raining. Heavy rain just stopped. We're out planting, so I was just kind of in here chilling on my Chevy bench. Just looking at a few things on my phone. Yeah, actually, the rain has stopped. Might as well take a look at our chickens, see how we are doing. Seems like everything's going well. For having 30 animals in there, it doesn't seem like there's many. There might be a handful still inside, but still. Yeah, we're planting with this beautiful beast. Yes, this is a John Deere colored John Deere, not John Deere green, but in my own personal preference of orange. A metallic orange at that. And we kind of have a lot of our equipment here on the farm set up in that configuration of color or something similar to it. If I could, I did. Ooh, man, I forgot I need to clean this thing off. That is dirty. Haven't used that yet. Hope you all are having a fantastic week. This kind of got cleaned a little bit, though it probably just got changed more to mud. Dang frogs. They're everywhere, I tell you. I've not gotten to use this yet, but I do plan on doing some planting with that. I don't know if it's going to be, in this fall or not. But we're going to open up into our map once it's done saving and show you some of the adjustments I've made to our fields. So if you recall, at one point, we had quite a few. Nope, won't even show it here because I've already updated it. So we had several different areas where we had, I think this was 2 separate fields here. The green field is this one right next to it. I think it was up to 3. I know these 2, I believe, were 3 fields each, and we combined them into 1 each. Same with these 2 down here. And this one I think was 2 separate fields, maybe 3. Pretty sure this one was 3. So kind of gave ourselves a few bigger fields, and even in comparison to some of the other ones around us, they're a little bit more appropriate in size, it seems. I love the fact that you can see the tram lines on these fields. They're not owned by me, so I didn't set that up. So it looks like there's some crop damage going in through there. I thought I turned off the actual damage. No, yeah, I did. Just visuals only. Why? Well, why not? But we do have crop destruction on, periodic plowing required, peel stone, and weeds. So, yeah. That's kind of how we're looking with our fields anyway. I did plow everything up. Not just because I was combining things. I did plow everything up. We had gotten lime applied. And, now I just gotta wait for things to dry out so I can get back into the field to continue planting. So we are doing grass right now in the 2 fields that originally had grass. So we are doing that. I could do either barley or canola. I don't know if I want to, though. I might do one of each in the smaller fields back here. Otherwise, I think I kind of want to do corn, but I don't want to do corn on corn. So my big fields that we combined into, like, all 6 of them into 2 separate ones. We just got corn out of that. So I think I'm going to do soybeans in those fields. And I won't be able to do that until March. So what we're going to do, because we do have the precision farming, if we do cover crop, Okay, that's kind of funny with the way that is. Um, if we do cover crop, that means that we can actually. Okay, so this is actually perfect. Yeah, so this was 3 fields. Those are the lines that I actually plowed in. And you can see the one I still have in. So you can kind of get an idea of what these guys actually look like originally. I thought about just making this one big massive field, but I figure in the event am running heavy on grass, I can always kick it down to 1 just to maintain that grass. But yeah, so what I think we're going to do, so I think these 2 big fields back here, we're going to do sorghum? If I'm going to do sorghum, I got to do, well, I still got another month. Or no, I don't. Canola. Canola I need to do pretty quick. Oop. It's already 2 o'clock. So if I'm going to do one in sorghum, canola, I can do the other one in barley. So canola and barley is what I think I'm going to do. But I got to get back here and get this other field planted in grass. So as you can see, we do have a few additions back here. This is kind of a sell-all type of container situation thing. I just like having a sell-all spot on the farm. Doesn't matter what farm I'm playing on. I don't always use, something that's like a building and may just be a grate just randomly placed somewhere. That's just my way of being able to quickly sell something if I need to and my money warrants it. And I, of course, needed a place to store bales. So what better spot than back here? Yeah, I cut into that field a little bit, but nothing too wrong about that. And I actually changed this field up a little bit. So instead of the simple field thing that we had where we could put bales and whatnot, I actually got the one that you have a feed trough. Why? Well, why not? I like it. So I don't know. Even though those look like gates, I'm kind of glad that I actually put a gate in here. Like so. So yeah, it's not quite the gate I was wanting to do, and I was kind of trying to put another gate over here somewhere. It wasn't quite working out in my favor. Because if you recall, we had this kind of gate going around there. And I thought about trying to do the same over here. But at the same time, I didn't really want to have to go through the whole hassle of refilling this and everything like that. So over here, we do have 2 different cattle. We do have... Wait, I went with Angus? Hold up. I did not mean to go with Angus. Sorry, little guys. That was my bad. I did not mean to go with Angus. So, sell you? Yes, I am kind of losing money. And I actually meant to go with the water buffalo. Why water buffalo? Well, why not? There we go. So I went with the babies because we're heading into winter. I don't know why my dog's barking. But we are heading into wintertime. Now it'll give me a chance to start getting these guys fattening up before we even need to worry about any more animals coming to the farm. So they have this massive pen, which I love. And we have the other one across the way. So come springtime, they're all going to get moved over there. That does not... Ooh, that's right. I need to do manure and slurry for that field over there. Wait, do I have one for over here? No manure. Looks like I have a perfect spot right here for manure. Let's skip that real quick. I completely forgot to look into that. No, I need construction. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum. I think I need construction? No, I don't. I need silo. Not just any silo. So this has a slurry pit. So I'm not having to worry about slurry over here. And I can actually, if I really need to, I should be able to put manure pit over in the other field if I need to. Or slurry as well. So give me a minute. I'm going to look through here, see what I can do with these two cow pasture areas. Well, barn and pasture. And I'll be right back with you. So I made my decisions. Also, don't mind all the hay everywhere. I apparently had a little snafu with Paul helping out. So, yeah. We'll deal with that after we get this knocked down a little bit. Assuming grass is still sitting there. But yeah, we definitely tried to get everything looking good. It's currently fermenting 30%, which is awesome. We have already gone through. I had ended up buying silage so I can make TMR because we have the grass, we have the hay, we have straw, we have just about everything we need. Obviously, we do need the, what is that, mineral additive or something like that. So we did make TMR. And I actually got a truck that is designed to move all of that. And this thing, Automix. I like this thing, like more than I expected to. So it works out great. We do have big John Deere front loader. This was a gift that we got from, whoa, as I go right through that tractor. That's a surprise. That is a Deutzfahr. And it's definitely a unique tractor, to say the least. It's over here just because, you know, if I need a bigger shovel than that, because I this is unrealistic. Yeah, it holds 25,000 liters. The big John Deere bucket, I think only holds 10. So yeah, that's what we're going with, and we do have this set up for straw to spread it around. Have like 4 or 5 bales in there. So, and this is what we got to compact our bunker. This thing is amazing. More than I expected to. I do want to get a winter plow because I'm going to use this in the wintertime. Granted, it is Louisiana. And I'm probably going to be the only guy set up for snow, ice, whatever. But I use this for other things. So an extra snow plow, or I might just use that. Is probably going to be what it's going to be. But yeah, I might be crazy, but I grew up in the north. Still growing up in the north. And and that's just how I roll. So what we've done over here, I tried to do a little silage pit thing over here, but it wasn't recognizing it. For what I have, it should recognize both, I hope. Something tells me it's not. No liquid manure tank nearby. Is that not what this is? Old slurry tank? Apparently not. Whoa. So I think I have an idea of what I need to get. I'm probably gonna, I'm still gonna keep that old tank there, just because I like the look of it. That's for hayloft. I did have one somewhere in here. Or, it's just like the auger setup. Where is that? I think it might be down at the higher end. Oh boy. Sorry about this, guys. I thought I had the right thing, and apparently not. I wonder if I can use one of these underground bunker things. But I can't find it quick enough. I'm just going to say screw it, because we're not quite there to get cattle over into this area. So, yeah. And I'm just taking a quick skim through everything. Maybe I do need one of these big liquid manure tanks. I don't want it because they're just... I mean, this thing would probably work. Manure bunker. You know what? Sorry, old slurry tank. Apparently you're not working. You're going to work out for this. I'm kind of tempted to see if I can have it overhang and just not have to come in here for it. I might just do something like that and hope I don't break the game. And it's still saying no liquid. Yeah, whatever. I'll get it figured out later on. But this says it should work. Maybe I just don't have it close enough to that, and that very well may be the case. But anyway, that's how we're doing that. I do have this guy here, a bale maker, or bale master, I guess is what it's called. I can't remember if I mentioned that or if I showed it off last time or not. But this is basically our baler. I don't have a roll around baler by any means. Instead, we can use this thing to actually pick up grass straight off the ground or whatever we're mowing. I also do have a collector somewhere. I got the small one there. I thought I had a bigger one somewhere. But basically we can dump straight into this, and this will make our bales. And I can set it up to where it dumps it off right in this area, and the bales go straight in, which I love. Makes it so convenient. Convenience is always the best thing to do. Few other add-ons I've done is I got this. Basically, you can buy just about anything from here, which is awesome. And then this is the fuel tank that we went with. Why? Well, why not? I do like the fact it's kind of enclosed, so if there is an issue and it blows, it's directed upwards. Sorry, tree. Basically away from our silo system, so it'll blow up, and that way will be the direction of the blast. Put the flashlight away. Don't know why I got it out. Yeah, we got frogs kind of everywhere. And I just love that aesthetic. It definitely gives the feel of being in the swamp somewhere in Louisiana, bayou country. Yeah, I can't do an accent for Louisiana. I definitely cannot do Cajun. Our horses are doing swell, and yes, I did say swell. They are definitely healthy. I just cleaned them off, brushed them yesterday, so... Well, 2 of them yesterday, 2 of them this morning, after we got them out and ridden. Is that so? I don't need your guys' attitude. I'm walking away now. I am wanting to still build a small garden or so over in here. Or maybe another one over here. I'm still up in the air as far as where I'm going to put a couple gardens. I do want a couple. I do like them, especially the ones that can get you like the beans and all the crops that take, you know, it feels like an eternity to harvest, but still allow you to use productions. And don't mind that, it's still very much strapped down, so it's not going anywhere. Trust me, I tested the strap. So aside from the sell everything that we have down there, down here by the main road, we do have a few other sell shops that are kind of more so designed for us to make a profit from the public, in addition to selling to productions. So we do have a little market. So as you can see, set up to collect our fresh fruit. We're all fresh and everything. Anything that we grow. And same with Granny's Farm Shop. Biggest difference, Granny's Farm Shop also has an extension, which we don't have in use at the moment. But we will here before too long, especially once I get a garden going. I haven't quite figured out what I'm doing with this area down here. I did have, that key did work, sweet. So we do have some sheds down here that we can use. Must be Paul's place. Oh, yep, there's his laundry. Let's walk away from his dirty laundry. And I think this is just a shed. I don't think it's really meant for anything, per se. Yeah, nothing crazy. So that's kind of where we stand for our farm here in Louisiana. Like I said, this is probably going to be one of those farms that I play more so off camera. But if you want to see more the progress that I make on this particular farm, or any other farm for that matter that I show off, let me know in the comments, particularly in that particular farm, or for that particular video, so that way I can see it a little bit better and know which one you are referring to. Keep in mind, guys, I'm in it for you guys as much as I am for myself. Yes, I do want to make videos that I enjoy playing, but I also am trying to make videos that you enjoy watching. So, anyway, don't forget that you can find me on Discord as well, at BGStrouse as well. And I think it's time to end the video. So guys, as always, if you happen to like what you see or catch yourself watching more than one of my videos, please do us both a favor and hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. That bell will let you be notified of every single video I post, and not just select you here and there. If you made this far in the video, guys, I want to say thank you, and I greatly appreciate each and every single one of you, and I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. Even though it's 71 degrees, cannonball! See you guys next time. Bye.